Neil Warnock wants and believes that Aberdeen can win the Scottish Cup this year, as he thinks that Celtic and Rangers are not miles ahead of his team, and he also believes he's got the best striker that he's ever had in his career to help fire Aberdeen to Scottish Cup glory. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Neil Warnock has only been in Scotland. He's only been the manager of Aberdeen for about a week now. And already he is creating a lot of controversy, creating a lot of good moments, a lot of good interviews, a lot of good quotes. And now he believes his Aberdeen side is good enough to go on and win the Scottish Cup. He doesn't believe there's that big a gap between Aberdeen and the two Old Firm clubs. And he also believes that Bojan Miovski is the best striker that he's managed in his career. And that says a lot, because Neil Warnock is old. I mean, really old. He's like 75, almost 76. The guy is fucking old, and he's managed a lot of teams. So for him to say Miovski is the best player he's ever managed, that is a lot of praise he's given Bojan Miovski right there. But he says that he does want Aberdeen to win the Scottish Cup. That is his goal to finish the season, to bring silverware back to the Dons and to try and make them one of the most successful clubs in Scottish football again, like they once were. They had periods of success in the 80s, and he wants to bring that back. And Neil Warnock said he is convinced that they can go on a serious run, and that he believes both clubs in Glasgow are beatable. He says, quote, "I mean, I'd like to win the Scottish Cup, yeah. It's alright talking about it, really. We've seen us play against Celtic and Rangers, both winnable games. A few years ago, I would say they were miles ahead of us. Are you with me? I don't see that now. They're better than us, but you know, I think with the right attitude and tactical way, you can have a go at them." End of quote. So Neil Warnock believes that obviously the Old Firm's beatable. Like, it doesn't matter how good the Old Firm are, they've never been unbeatable. Even though they've had unbeatable seasons, you can still beat them. When Rangers went unbeaten, they lost in both cups. So you can beat the Old Firm. Sometimes it's more difficult than others. I believe right now they're both not at their best. So if you're going to upset them, if you're going to knock them at the cup, if you're going to take 3 points off them in the league, right now is probably the best time to do it. And I do think that there's a good chance that we'll see Celtic and Rangers fall in the Scottish Cup. And I'm actually going to predict right now that it's not going to be an Old Firm final. Now, obviously, if one of them knocks the other out, I'm not going to take credit for that. But I think there will be an upset in the Scottish Cup. Hell, it could even happen today with St Mirren taking on Celtic. But Neil Warnock also went on to talk about Bojan Miovski. He believes that Aberdeen can win the cup thanks to Bojan Miovski, because he is a real gem. He thinks that he is the best striker that he's ever had. Warnock said the following about Miovski and the fact that he almost got a hat-trick against Bonnie Rose, quote, "What can you say about him? Believe it or not, I said to him, score a couple of goals and come off at half-time, or if you want 15 more minutes, you can have 15 more minutes to get your hat-trick." And he scores 2 goals. We had a wink at each other when he got his goals. He wanted to stay on a bit longer. He is just a top finisher. I've always struggled with strikers, if I'm honest, all through my career. I've been good at goalies and centre-halves and midfielders, but never really a striker. It's ironic, isn't it, coming to this stage of my career, that I've probably got the best one that I've ever had. End of quote. So Neil Warnock, again, what a lot of praise. Like I said, he's managed a lot of clubs. He's managed a lot of strikers, but he believes that Bojan Miovski is the best of the lot. And there's no doubt Miovski is on great form at the moment, and if Aberdeen are going to have success, if they are going to go on a cup run, if they are going to potentially lift a trophy, you feel like Bojan Miovski could be the reason why. You feel like him turning up and having a good game, he could be the difference maker. He could be the guy that gets Aberdeen over the line. Neil Warnock seems to think so. I think so. Probably Aberdeen fans think so. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, the quarterfinal draw will come up, and depending on the draw, it makes a massive difference. You're 1 win away now from Hampden, from getting to a semi-final. Obviously, you want a home tie. If you're not Celtic or Rangers, you want to avoid the Old Firm. But we're at the stage now where I believe you can really look at the Scottish Cup, no matter who you are. If you're in the quarter-final draw, then you can look at it and realistically think you've got a chance of winning it. And for me, Aberdeen do have a chance. They've not got anything else to play for. Like I said, they've lost the League Cup final. The league at best they can salvage maybe a top 6 finish. They need a good, strong end to the season, and I think Neil Warnock could have a chance of giving them that. And I believe with MIOVSKI, they've got all the firepower they need. And if you take away MIOVSKI, they've still got Duke. He's not playing that well, but he's still a really good second striker to have. So, yeah, Aberdeen have firepower. Aberdeen have a good squad. And if Neil Warnock is as good as everyone thinks he is, then, yeah, he should have a good chance of bringing home silverware for Aberdeen. So let us know, guys, down below. Do you think Aberdeen can win the Scottish Cup? Will it happen? Can it happen? They've already made one final this season. Why can't they make another? They're already in the quarterfinals. They could get a good draw. They could avoid Rangers and Celtic, and before you know it, you're at Hampden. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Catch you in the next one. Till then, though, peace.